Hi everybody, I'm here again with another Visual Minute, and today's Visual Minute we're going to talk about the minimum requirements of interactive design. It's funny, interactive design, UX and UI design for instance, it's a science. It requires specialized training and specialized understanding of user flow through a website and user experience. Very rarely do people realize that you can be a fantastic designer, but it doesn't mean you're a UX or a UI designer. So here are a couple of minimum requirements to think of as you're vetting your next interactive design. First and foremost, consistency is key. What I mean by that is the font choices should always be the same. Headline fonts should always be the same size. Subheading fonts should always be the same size right below that. And then text-based fonts should be another size. But you shouldn't have to deal with more than about 3 sizes of fonts. If you go beyond that, it's going to feel very jumbled in the look and feel, and people might start to think that different sized fonts are clickable, when really they aren't. The next thing you have to think about with consistency is keeping consistent colors. All buttons should have the same color, for instance, as opposed to having different colored buttons throughout. You also might want to focus on the same data viz throughout, the same types of bar charts and pie graphs if you're using them, versus changing up those sizes, because that's going to feel a little abnormal on different size devices as well. So consistency is really key, but the other minimum requirement is to keep things intuitive in nature. Stop for a second and ask yourself, what are the key questions somebody landing on my site will ask? And am I answering those questions in order of priority? And am I making it easy for them to find the answers? So for instance, if they have to click around to find the answers versus scrolling up and down, it might not be as intuitive. If your buttons don't look like buttons, then that might not be intuitive. And if you have items on the page that do look like buttons that aren't, that's clearly not intuitive. So focus on keeping everything intuitive the whole time.